Welcome back to the Sales Unscripted podcast. My name is Brian Neal. I'm one of your co-hosts.
And I am the other co-host, Margaret
Yes,
Henny.
you are Margaret.
I tried
Welcome
to
back.
claim the show as my own last time.
That's
Sorry.
okay. That's okay. I will not claim the show. It is our show.
It
This
is.
is our hill.
We are sub.
And these are our beans.
Our beans.
That's from a movie.
Which one?
This is our hill, and these are our beans. That's from Naked Gun. You never seen that movie?
Oh,
Naked Gun?
I do love
Yeah, when they're on the
Naked
big
Gun, but
screen, he's talking to his
Leslie Nielsen, right?
Oh, my gosh,
oh,
it's
he's
just
so
classic.
funny.
And,
Isn't Elvis's wife
Priscilla
in
Presley's in that for sure.
She's
awesome.
amazing.
She's so great. She's so great.
Speaking of which, have you seen the new Elvis movie,
I
The
heard
Baz Luhrmann?
I heard it wasn't good.
They're wrong.
Seriously?
Don't listen to those people. I
Okay,
don't know
someone
who told
told
you that.
me, and this is never happened. Someone told me, a couple of people told me that Tom Hanks missed the mark.
Okay,
on
that's
his
actually
role.
true.
And he never misses the mark.
That's
he did
true.
Not,
It's this weird characterization.
Colonel, right?
Here's why I think they think he misses the mark is
Yeah.
he's a bad guy. And nobody wants Tom Hanks to be a bad guy. Everyone feels
fair.
licky about it. So I don't think it's necessarily Tom Hanks' fault,
could
but
see
it was
that.
not good casting.
Okay.
But the guy who plays Elvis
Yeah.
will blow your mind.
Okay.
I mean, just
All right.
blowing my hair
I'll
back
give it
the
a shot.
whole
It's
time.
good?
It was
Perfect.
amazing.
Good.
Amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like.
High recommend.
And you've been everywhere, right? I've been everywhere, man.
Exactly.
Right?
I've
You've been
everywhere.
to...
Just got back from Croatia.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? I just got back from Nashville. Where'd you go? I just got back from Croatia. Well, I was in Spain in the spring.
I
We were in
know. I
Spain,
sound
so we
like
went
an
to
asshole.
Croatia. Well, just a couple of days. Just a quick
It
jaunt
was
over
for
to
work. Does
Croatia.
that make it better?
No. It's
Okay.
Croatia.
I thought it'd make it better.
Did
Sorry.
you go? They have a great beach there, don't they? Or a great
They have
water scene?
Croatia is beautiful. And
I heard it's great.
cannot tell you how beautiful it is,
Yeah,
how
I heard.
incredible the food
people are
is.
awesome,
the
right?
people are awesome.
You like Americans?
They do. I mean, and just so welcoming and so sweet. So
Yes.
we are really lucky at Co-Video. We have a European team. So we have some team members that are in Croatia, some that are in Bosnia. We also have some team members that are in India. And I haven't been able to get over there to meet them yet, but we got to meet our...
Where?
India.
Oh, India. Oh,
India.
good.
Mhm.
That's great.
But we got to go over and meet our European team members face to face. Obviously,
Awesome.
are with them on Zooms
Yeah.
all the time. But it's so different when you can meet them in person, especially
So different.
a lot of them are like devs or QA people.
Yeah.
So they're, devs, which means they're developers,
Developers, thank you.
QA,
Yeah.
quality assurance.
Very good.
Sorry
It's
about the
tech
lingo,
talk.
guys.
It's a
Tech
SaaS.
talk.
It's SaaS.
And that usually, not always, but usually that means that they're more introverted.
Yes.
And so, like, to try to have a Zoom relationship with an introvert, like, I dare you.
It's difficult.
It's tough, man.
I had a friend of mine who
So-
was talking about developers. We were working at an IT company together, and
Mm-hmm.
he said, "You know how to tell an extroverted developer
Okay.
is they will stare at your shoes instead of theirs."
Oh.
Like that? Right? They'll
I
stare
love it.
across the way instead of down at their own.
It's
They'll stare
so
over there.
true. But then when we
interesting
got
thing.
to be face to face with
They're
them
great.
and meet them and have drinks together, I mean,
So
we
fun.
just had the
So fun.
best time.
That's great.
So,
I'm glad you did that. I heard great things about Croatia. One of my
Beautiful.
friends went there for vacation. I made fun of him, and he's like, "You dumbass! You have
Yeah.
no idea what you're talking about." It's so. And he showed me the pictures. I'm like, "I was wrong.
Uh-huh,
My bad,
It's
bro."
gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really, really great.
Yeah.
And you new houses? You have a new house?
I do.
Some of
I'm
these
all
you didn't get
moved
engaged, did you?
in.
You
No, I didn't get
Okay,
engaged.
gotta look.
I had someone text me randomly and ask me that. They're like, "Are you married yet?" I was like, "No."
Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a thing. Now I feel like I'm close enough friends with you.
Oh,
I
no, you can ask
say
me.
that
I don't
and do
care.
that, but
No.
and I'm sure you'll tell me or I'll notice at
Oh,
some point
yeah,
if that ever happens. And maybe it
Yes.
doesn't. You know, these days you just say partners, don't you?
I
It's just one of the
know.
things.
Well, shit. When you're
Just
37, you're like, meh, maybe it happens,
partners.
maybe it doesn't. Whatever.
How old's your bae?
How old's my bae? My bae is 31.
31.
I'm older.
I don't know that I
Sassy.
knew this.
Didn't you? I know.
Cougar
This
alert.
is. I know this is a weird.
Cougar
My friends will give me so
alert.
much shit. I've always dated younger guys.
Oh, well, then you have a type.
I
Everybody's
do.
got a type.
I've got
there
a
you go.
type.
See? Nothing wrong with that.
I know.
Nothing wrong with that. Until he gets to be 35. Then he's not young enough.
I know.
Then you're the
And
Madonna.
Now
You're the
I'm,
Madonna
now
of
I'm
Indianapolis.
the Leonardo DiCaprio of Indianapolis.
Have you seen Madonna lately?
No.
Good God.
Oh no, is it not
my
going well?
God.
No.
And her boyfriend, I think she's 64 or something like that. And
Uh-huh.
her boyfriend's like 26.
Well, I mean,
Good for her.
she's
Good for him.
Madonna.
Exactly. God,
You
and I
can
love
do
her. I
that.
mean, grew up. I'm an 80s kid. I mean,
Yeah.
she's just badass. But I was like, ay.
And
And she's Madonna. She's what you'd expect at
freaking
64,
Madonna, man. Let the
65,
girl
or whatever.
live. She's the material girl.
She is.
That's so funny.
Yeah. When we did. Do you have a karaoke go-to song? go to? Did we talk about this?
Yeah,
yet?
but it's not really that great, to be honest.
Why?
Because I feel like
you're a singer, you're a performer.
I do love to sing. I love to sing Lisa Loeb's "Stay."
Shut up! Shut up!
I
shut
love
up!
Lisa
shut up!
Loeb.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut
Is
up!
that yours?
No.
Oh, I would freak out.
Stephanie Niels. It's the only song she'll sing in karaoke. Isn't that so funny?
Knew it. How
and it is.
specific of all the
And she
songs.
sings it really well. She can sing okay. She's a pretty good singer. She's real shy about it. It's a boring karaoke song.
It is a boring.
It's a boring,
karaoke.
and it's a great song. It's a wonderful song. I love it. I can listen to it over and over. It's not good at karaoke.
No, it's because it's in my wheelhouse,
Yes.
right? And so I feel really comfortable and confident doing it.
Yes,
but it's not like you're gonna blow people away with Lisa Loeb for crying out loud.
Nope. But because you asked, I'll tell you mine.
That was my next question. We're getting
We'll
there.
eventually get to a topic, which is selling internally to salespeople. If you're the marketing person, the product team, that's what we're going to talk about. How do
hang
we do
tight
that?
with us while we do this.
So my number one go-to is Rapper's Delight, which I can sing without the words from when I was 9. This is good. But my favorite go-to that I just rock, and I mean I'll come out and I just own it all, is Copacabana by Barry Manilow.
Oh, that's fun. And everybody
drill that thing. Yeah, and I just own it. I dance it up. I got some hand motions and everything.
Oh
Don't
my
need
gosh,
the words.
yes.
It's just super fun. And then I will, if I have a group of friends that I'm with, and usually dudes don't like to karaoke sometimes. They're kind of like shy. If I'm out with a group of couples, and I'll take ladies up and we will do Love Shack together.
Oh, that's fun.
And it's really fun. I can hit that too.
Strangely enough, I feel like ones that also hit are Disney duets.
Yeah,
because
they do, and I'm too old for Disney.
I know
it
more.
Just missed my.
I know it's more my age, but
it really is.
a whole new world or stuff like
right.
that. Like
it
we'll
totally
go,
is. Especially
we'll
for the millennials go crazy for that stuff. And then I get up there and sing an Eagles song. People are like, what is this?
No, I love the Eagles. Yeah. Well, shoot, I'm the downer singing Lisa Loeb or like.
It is kind of bad. So let's see. We're doing a topic here, right?
Okay, we're doing a topic. Yes, we're talking about sales and marketing.
I was like, how do we get to karaoke? But Colleen Kelly, who's our director of partnerships and does marketing for us, we did go to karaoke songs, and hers is Material Girl.
Oh, see,
which is interesting. She's like 23 or something.
Yeah, well, it's
really good.
Madonna is timeless. Yeah. Okay, so here's our topic.
Yep.
Now we'll bring it in.
Let's do it.
Great transition. Well, it came up to me because while I was in Croatia.
Yeah.
And meeting with our team there, the idea of, even though they're not our sales team, I did like a mock demo for them because they're creating the product.
Yeah. Good for you.
Right?
That's great.
And
good idea.
We want them to have a holistic view of, hey, how are people using this? Why is it important? Which tools, all that sort of thing, whatever.
Yeah.
And I have to do this, or I get to do this.
Good answer.
Thank you. For our sales team as well, when we have new features, new products, new verticals, right? So it's on me, or part of me, and some of our leadership team to get our sales team excited and bought in on new things that they're going to be selling.
Yes.
It's the hardest sale of my life.
Faux show.
I am telling you, because
for sure.
Of course, no one has as high a standards as my team for our product, right? Which is great. That's how I want them to be. They are critical. They are, they are always like thinking about how it could be better. But it is so important for me to bring, you think I bring enthusiasm here?
I'd love to see
this
demo. I would love to see it. Do you have this recorded? Surely
No, I should. It looks like I snorted pixie sticks.
Would you please?
Or something. And I'm like, you guys, this is going to be
Snorted.
great. But wait, there's more. I mean, I have to bring it. I'm a showman. It's terrible.
We do need to poll the audience of who has in their childhood snorted a pixie stick, because at some point
you did
pre-cocaine everybody's was trying to let's try this out, right?
Yeah. When you also remember the fake candy cigarettes or the bubblegum cigars
all day. The cigarettes were the best.
The cigarettes were the best. They were chalky. It was chalky
awful.
bullshit.
But you thought that you were
thought we were cool. Yeah.
It's a really great topic.
Thank you.
I started my career at Procter & Gamble. Mm-hmm. Procter & Gamble is driven by the brand teams.
Oh, okay.
Period, case closed.
Wow.
Sales is just a gnat on a fly's ass.
Okay.
They could care less about sales. And I was in sales. Mm-hmm. So the product teams, Tide, Era Detergent, Gain, whatever you want to pick, any of them, Dawn Detergent, all that
big
stuff.
Brands.
Bounty Towels, huge brands.
Yeah.
Would come with new stuff, new product innovations. and bring it to the sales team. And they did it with the enthusiasm that you talked about.
Yeah.
This is the great. Now they did it not with just enthusiasm, but with also a smidge of ego.
Oh, okay. Tell me how.
Because it was their idea. They worked they did all this work and all this research, and it's just like a perfect story.
Yeah.
And so here's the first lesson for me.
Okay.
And I was on, because you were on one end, I was on the other, right?
Yes, exactly.
Both sides have to.
I love the way you say
this.
Both. By the way,
do I say it like an Indiana hillbilly with an L in there? Don't I both.
Stop for
both.
Just
I do say
second.
both.
Not both.
Both.
Okay.
Is that an Indiana thing? A Midwest?
I think it's got to be.
Or in Evansville, both. Maybe. It's got. I think it's hick.
Yeah,
it's
a little bit.
It's Southern Indiana.
I like
hick,
it. I
both.
like it.
Yeah, all my relatives take all the vowels out of Indianapolis. So when they'll say,
how do you do
when
that?
I go home, you say, well, hey, Brian, how are things in Indianapolis? Just like that.
How things?
In Indianapolis.
Yeah.
It's Indianapolis.
Oh, I like it. My grandmother, just real quick aside, she also, like a great, bless her soul, Reva, had like this great Indiana accent, but just couldn't pronounce some things. Hawaii, it became Hawaii. Hawaii. You're going, we're going to Hawaii. There's going to be a luau. But she said alu instead of luau. It was
What's her name?
Cute. Reva.
Reva
Cole-Weller.
Awesome. Reva Weller.
R.I.P. baby.
Oh,
anyway.
That's great.
Go ahead.
Reva. So both sides own some of this. So that's what we're going to, first of all, come to terms with. It's not one person's responsibility, the others to get this right. All right, let's do what didn't work for me as a salesperson.
Okay, good. I want to hear this, yes.
Was I hate this because this is like you just led with it.
It's fine.
Over-enthusiasm was off-putting.
Shit.
It was too much.
Knew it.
You're coming in somewhere new, it's like a dog, you want to see it?
I'm a Labrador.
You're a Labrador. There's no doubt you're a Labrador.
I'm a Labrador.
So the good thing is you're a Labrador.
Yeah, okay.
So let's be a 12-year-old Labrador instead of a 2-year-old Labrador.
Okay.
Let's just ease into it. Let's give people, the sales team, a chance to walk into what you're doing versus throwing it on them. Okay. Salespeople are naturally skeptical.
Yes,
they are naturally skeptical, and they don't like things that make their job more difficult.
Yeah.
And they think anything new and different makes their job more difficult. They don't like
God.
that at all.
This is an
what happened, right?
insight into what happens
I was in
when
the meeting. I wasn't in the meeting, but that is true.
Were you there?
No.
They're pissed about it.
Yes, they are, because it's like, oh, why are we doing? And then they're skeptical. So they want, because part of it is this is what customers do to the sales team.
Yes.
They pick apart things, and so they get done to them all the time. So hey, I finally get to do it to someone else.
Yep, totally.
So that's the first part of the I think the marketing and the product teams need to be aware of. So I use this little cheeky phrase I may have said on the podcast in the past. Downshift to emotionally neutral. Okay. Everything is in balance. You can be super proud and super excited and know that it's new for them. It's their first look. First looks usually have an eyebrow up. There are going to be some things you're going to look at and go, what were they thinking?
Okay.
They just are. Some of the shit you're going to love. Some of it you're going to hate. Everywhere in between. 10-80-10 rule.
Okay.
10 love,
good.
10 hate, 80% is going to be good enough, We'll grow into it.
I want to be Apple. You know how they're chill about it, but it's this big reveal and everyone is like bowing down at their feet, and I know that that's not how it's going to be. But they're also very like,
just be you. Be Margaret and be Co-Video.
You're right.
Apple's Apple.
But me is also very excited.
But you can be very excited. I don't change you. That's not what I'm saying. You have to balance you.
Yes.
Balance you out. And you can just say, I get super excited. I know you guys don't with this because it's new to you. I've been working on this shit for 6 months.
Yeah.
We worked our asses off to get here, and you're seeing it for the first time. So
you know
I'm at 10, you're at 2.
Let me also run this by you. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Yes.
But I'm smiling really big because I'm also thinking I have been so close to the product or working with product team and dev team and all this sort of stuff that I know what's great and I also know what needs work.
Right.
And like we talked about this a little bit too, like at some point you have to release and sell what you have.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I need everyone, Co-Video team, get on board. When there's new
like your
stuff.
Mean face?
I know this is
so when you're pissed at Derek, is that what it looks like?
No, it looks scary.
Is it worse?
It's worse.
Do you have a temper? Do you really?
A little bit.
That would surprise me. Are you a yeller? You guys get in a fight to yell?
Not really a yeller. I'll tell you what gets scary is when I get really mad, I'll laugh diabolically.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's scary.
Oh, that would scare me.
Yeah, you'll run and hide.
Nervous.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
I'll be like, oh, really?
Oh, God. Oh, geez.
Like,
I'm already getting the yips.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
it's like you're getting ready to come out like, oh, okay. Oh, all right.
You
all right, let's go.
Like I'm like,
let's go.
Loosening up the neck.
So,
anyway,
yes.
so I know what's great. I know what's not great.
Yes.
I know what needs work. We're going to always continue to improve, but like it's never going to be perfect right out of the gate. We have to start getting feedback from people, what works, what doesn't work, whatever. And I think I need to be even more transparent about that because I'm just like, good things only, shiny and wonderful.
Correct. Everything in balance.
I'm not following my own sales advice that we talk about on this.
That's okay. It's hard, especially
podcast.
You're not in sales anymore. You're marketing for a reason because you light up about that.
Yeah.
You light up about sales, but not like you pretty much light up about everything. Let's be honest.
I do.
Right?
I do.
Like, my
I'm
wife's
pretty
that way too.
enthusiastic.
She's like pulling with things. Oh, look at the tree. Look at the little tree over there. Like, it's a fucking tree.
Oh my God. When I bought my new house, I now have a garage.
Oh, you're right. Every little thing, right?
I used my garage door opener and I was like, oh my God, it's a miracle.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah, I was so
excited.
Things.
So it just has to be in balance is all. It just has to be in balance. So now you hit it on the head with sales team. The sales team has to find out what's right with it, not what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
Look for what's right with it, not what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
80% of it's going to be right.
Yes.
20% wrong. Sales teams, you got to look for what's right.
Yes.
You got to look for how, not how not, or how I can or how I can't.
And to balance on that side too, to be fair, we want that feedback, marketing and product, right? We have to have it, but at the same time, that can't be a stopper.
No.
That says like,
faux show.
I'm going to throw my hands up and I'm not going to do anything with this.
Yes.
Like, no, got to keep moving forward.
Yes, have to. And everything is progress over perfection in this deal. It's never going to be perfect. It is going to be different, and it will grow on you just like it will. If you want to help frame it for salespeople, take them back. Let's say you're at you do versions like the numbers. What version are you on co-video?
Oh God, like version 5.0 or
your version 5.0
like that,
say they're like, oh, they're pissing about it, say that's cool. Tell you what, we're going to give you version 1.2 so you can start selling that on Monday instead.
They would
die if they went backwards. Went backwards to version 1.2, and I guarantee those developers can find that code somewhere.
They do.
Zip it right out, and the shit doesn't work at all. I'm like, here you go. Right? So if you want to go back to version 1.2, we can do that because it's at one point version 2 that is already old. They didn't like because they liked version 1. It was
new,
right?
Yep,
so
exactly.
You got to frame it up for people. I always use that analogy with like people that are technology averse. I say, when did you get your cell phone? Do you text? Yeah. Do you ever go to Facebook? Well, yeah. Okay, at some point you didn't have a cell phone, and you're like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
These kids texting. Why don't they just call each other? Why don't they talk? Yeah. My mom texts me all the time now. My stepdad texts, you know what I mean? So at some point, they were a naysayer, and now they're a power user.
Yep.
It's the same drill here. You got to frame things up for people. So salespeople, you got to find out what's going to work, and you got to remember the product path.
And marketing people, balance.
Yes, balance.
Temper the enthusiasm. Come at it with, what did you say about downshift
into emotionally neutral. Downshift into emotionally neutral. Do you ever stick shift?
Yep.
So you right? Stick neutrals when it goes down.
Love it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Downshift to emotionally neutral.
I like it.
Fun, huh?
All right.
So we need to send this to not just the sales teams, but we need to forward the marketing and product teams.
What's up, marketing people?
Those people? Let's go. Sup, marketing people. Listen to Sales Podcast. Impress all your sales friends and your team. Tell
Share
them Figure it out right here. All right.
See you guys.
Bye.